Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes. Back on good old Satisfactory, ready for another day, ready for almost the weekend. It's getting closer. We're getting closer, but yeah. We're back on our modded playthrough, and if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself. Yes. Sorry, I ran out of breath there. Sometimes. But anyway, yes. So I did after the last crash of the last episode, which I do apologize for. I don't know why exactly it crashed. I do know that the disk usage was at 100% for the OS drive. It was definitely maxing out the disk usage for that, so that was probably causing issues for us here in the game world. Even though the game is running on the game drive, because I have two of them because of Windows 10 pulling crap. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why it just all of a sudden started doing that. But I do know that we did get it fixed, thanks to a good friend of mine, Jinx. He is a computer expert. Um, so he helped me out with that kind of thing. And we managed to get it figured out. What had happened was, I guess, somehow one of the Windows OS files got corrupted, one of the protection. It was like protection files or something like that. It was like OS protection file was corrupted, um, and it reacquired it, which fixed the issue. So basically, what was happening was the event viewer was it was logging. Uh, it was logging that the event log application was at its maximum size, and it wasn't going to log any more events until that was cleared, or until more space was freed up, right? So I was just like, okay, well, I went and talked to him, and he's like, oh yeah, easy fix, you just clear the logs. And, I'm not going to say the whole conversation, obviously, but because I don't remember everything. But yeah, it's just like, okay, so we started clearing logs. We had a little bit of trouble with it, but managed to start clearing logs, and it still was doing it. So I'm like, okay, well then I had to leave for a little while, um, and that's why the episode didn't get uploaded. Like I said, I had a hard day. I had to leave for a while. Not gonna say why. Not gonna get into it, but had to leave, and so yeah, the episode just kind of, after the episode was recorded for yesterday, it just kind of hung in the balance all day. So without being uploaded, so that's why it didn't get uploaded, because I was already behind anyway this week. Um, but yeah, it didn't get uploaded. I shut down the PC, because I just left and came back, and the event viewer started logging that again. Started logging that warning, like, oh, application log. So I went into the application log. I went into every single log. I went to every single log inside of event viewer. There's probably a couple hundred of them. I'm not really sure how many there are. There might be 100. There might be 2. Who knows? I didn't count. All I know is I was there for a while, clearing every single possible log there was, and it still was happening. Still was not happy. Sorry, we're not doing nothing, but yeah, it still was not happy about that. Yep. So then cleared the logs. It's like, okay, well, let's run some disk checks. I got problems with my C drive anyway. It's old. It's slow. Windows is not happy being on it, but that's all I got right now, so it'll have to just deal, which it has been. So it's like, okay, we'll run a disk check. Okay, ran a disk check, no problems with that. So it's like, okay, well, let's verify the system files, and we verified the system files, and then that's when that issue came up, and it reacquired the files and fixed the issue. So it's just like, oh, okay. I guess a missing system protection file was the cause of it logging that the application event log was at its maximum size, and it just kept logging that warning. So that's what was taking up all my disk usage, was that warning. It kept logging it every 4 seconds. It would log a new warning, just the exact same warning, just another one, and it just kept doing that, and it was doing every 4 seconds. So it was taking up my entire OS drive. I could hardly use my PC. Like, every time I clicked on something, it'd take 30 seconds to a minute just to do anything. It's like, okay, well, let me tab over here. Oh, okay, let me just wait and leave the computer, come back. Oh, I finally tabbed over. It's just like, holy crap. So that's why the game crashed, because it was not allowed to operate correctly. So it finally got it fixed, though. I'm happy for it, thanks to my good friend. So yeah, just today, I went ahead and picked this up. Obviously, this video is gonna be late because I am behind schedule on things, unfortunately. But we do got some episodes coming this weekend, as well as what's today is Friday. Friday we got something else coming, as well as Satisfactory, of course. But yeah, I did manage to get this done. Went ahead and finished this. No more crashes. My PC's working as it was before. Slow but slow but working. So yeah. So yeah, sorry about that, explaining all that. But I just had to explain what was going on, and maybe somebody else that has those kind of issues, maybe they can get their issues fixed as well, um, based on that, based on what I had. Also, I'm not liking the distance between these two right here. Maybe I don't worry about it, but yeah. So I went ahead and connected this back into the system. We're now all underground again. There's no grass showing. There's no outside showing underneath here. So these are reconnected again. So they convene here into one line, and then they go into this line here. So these two are going to be the new inbound and outbound trains coming from the north end of the city, where the hub is and stuff like that. If you remember the big train hub we built, that's for quartz and bauxite, that one, and as well as the Caterium train has been coming down this way as well. It found itself a new route. So it's just like, this is faster. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, is kind of just removing the old line. The old inbound line is no longer going to exist, because it's an eyesore, to be honest. Like, compared to the rest of it, or everything else. I mean, everything is kind of in my opinion. Definitely needs to be decorated. But this system right here, this has gotta go. So the trains are gonna stop coming this way, and they're gonna go down, or they're gonna take the new superhighway that we built. This was my intention all along. I just didn't know how I was gonna go about it. So, but yeah, this new system up here. This is where this right here, the trains are going to take that, and this is going to be gone. This is no longer going to exist. So that's what we're going to do today, is remove all of this. I guess I'm just going to start off by removing these train lines. Yeah, we got a lot to remove. This was a crappy tunnel anyway, to be honest. And I don't care really how it gets deleted. It's just going to be the tunnel. It's going to be like the other tunnel we had. It's going to exist, but it's going to just be covered up like they would do in real life. Like, they wouldn't, unless it was structural integrity, they wouldn't fill in a tunnel that they're no longer going to use. They would just block it up. They'd block up the old subway tunnel. Probably, I don't really know, but it'd be more cost effective just to block up the tunnel entrances if you wanted to get rid of it. And yep, PC's not completely fixed. That autosave still happening, that super long autosaves. But at least the immediate issue where I couldn't use my PC is fixed. So yeah, even if I had been able to get that episode to go onto start getting uploaded and stuff, it would have took forever. Because the PC was just not operational the entire time. It was not a fun experience yesterday. It was, on top of that, I had to do other things, and it's just, like I said, not going to get into it, but it's just a meh day. Well, more like a I don't want it day, but it is what it is. It's fine. It's over. We're back on track. Well, somewhat. Haha. Because we're dealing with trains. Ugh. It's a real gut buster, that joke. Oh, I forgot that my power relies on that train line. Maybe we should remove the supports and then remove the train lines. Like I said. These trains no longer rely on this route, which is good. I've been wanting to get rid of it for a while. Yeah, just not knowing when or where I should, or when I should, where, yeah, right here. No, it's not knowing when I should, to be honest. But now that that system is completed, um, do that one. But like I said, as well as the other reason that I didn't do this earlier is because uh, I just didn't know how I was going to connect this train line or the route down here to the main city, um, to the subway tunnels that they have. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. And I might end up getting rid of that inner route for iron at some point. Um, that just might be an option. Just mainly because it's kind of a weird route and it doesn't really fit with anything anymore. Just get rid of the inner city iron routes, and just belt it in because we're so close. We're so close now for that to be just connected via belt, because we've got belts that go further than that, and plus it's all that city now. Um, that old train line is just it's like when subway, just like all that old train line, it's no longer needed. It's more efficient to go this way. We've got a new tunnel built. Um, we don't need this anymore. Um, type of thing. Yeah, it's good to go back and remove the old systems, uh, just to get rid of them, because it really isn't not needed anymore. I could just belt all that stuff, and then because I need. Oh geez, there goes my power again. I need to, or we need to, I should say. We need to bring in more iron because we are very low on iron ore as far as efficiency wise, and you know how I am with efficiency. I want it to be efficient, even if it's not going to be efficient because it's not going to run all the time, which most of my city is always on. My city never uses much power, even though it's got all that. It doesn't use much power because everything's always blocked up. Because I just when I'm doing all this work and stuff like that, it's just it doesn't have any reason to run because it's already built everything, and there's very few things that we are sinking. So there we go. Okay, this system no longer exists. See if I'm just gonna get rid of that entire train line right there, and then we're going to we gotta move this wall or remove it too. So I'm probably just gonna move it or remove it and then move it. There we go. I'm gonna leave this circle here so the train can just do donuts around that station. I mean, why not, right? It's fine. And maybe at some point we'll have another rail going up to. I think that's water over there. But I don't foresee that at any time soon. So yeah, it's fine. Did I get that right? I did. Okay. All right. So this is no longer an intersection now. Just a block section. So there's our copper train. And let's see, this one needs to be. What happened here? Huh. Oh, I remember that now. Okay, I remember. I was trying to do something weird, but it's alright. Okay, what's wrong with this one? Block has conflicting entry types. Oh! Right. Okay, so this entire block system, and then we'll put a block here as well. There we go. Because that's a path signal over here, which I'm going to change this to a block signal because it is no longer needed. Alright. Block signal. There we go. No longer needed. Yep. So now the train's now taking that way, which is very, very nice. We need to build supports for this, I think. I've been neglecting that. And now that we can fly, it's going to make it way easier than I don't have to freaking build scaffolding. Oh, we have to be careful, though. I might... I was going to say I might run temporary power, but you know what I might do? This will be easier. So put this here. Run that up. It doesn't matter how straight it is, as long as I get it to connect. There we go. This will be my power line. Of course, the closer to the edge it is, it's probably better, huh? Now this will be easier to delete than power poles. Plus the range on this is a little bit bigger. As well, so... Very good, very good. Train just comes up this way. But this is a train line. No, it's my power line. Get out of here. Alright, now we gotta turn this. Have to get it to start curving. Guess I gotta run it down the other side. Let's get it somewhat straight anyway. Ah. Too far away. Or too close, I mean. I'm just gonna leave that. No reason to delete it. What is happening here? What the heck? Oh, is it because the train line? It's detecting that train line as part of. Oh, it is. Oh. It's detecting this train line as it does. Is it going to say it's looping itself? Yep. Didn't even think about that. No. Alright, let's go fix this. I think it'll fix it just by doing this. So yeah, I think the game has a little bit of a logic when it comes to the trains crossing over each other. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So just put a block signal there, and then it's all by itself now. Yeah, that fixed it. And I guess as we fly up, just pull a train up that way. Yeah, this is pretty good idea. Running the train lines like this, just for power, so we can build our supports without scaffolding. Oops, that didn't connect, did it? Yeah. I mean, apparently, look at that. We can go all the way out here, almost. Yeah, that ain't too bad. It's not ideal, but it'll work. There's the big oil train. Look let them go. I might put a... I don't know if I could. I think the ramp itself is defined already. Yeah. I was like, I could put a 1 meter there, but I think it's already defined as not being able to go, not being able to do any better because the way the curve is and stuff like that. This certainly was a hard section to build this curve here, but I did manage to get it done. It'd take forever as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and pick a number, probably 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to put a little spot like that. And we're going to see if that'll translate all the way up there. Now, it is going to take a while, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and skip it. Okay, yeah, a bit like that. Alright. Yeah, that did take a little bit of just a little bit of a flight. It was one off, but I made it fit. So now it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 there. And then I just extended the foundation connection piece here. Which is just fine. Not too bad. Oh, I don't know what just reminded me of this, but have you guys heard of the new factory update for Factorio? The new Factorio update. There we go. Yeah, there's a new, if you did not know, there's a new Factorio update that's coming out. I don't know if it's out already, but I just seen this the other day. That there's going to be a space age update for Factorio. To basically, after you launch the rocket, you launch your rocket, which ends the game. Currently, there's going to be more after that, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if they're taking that space mod into account when they're doing that or not. At least it'll be easier to understand. Yeah, it's just the last time I did a mod, did a mod kit style thing. Yeah, it was not a good series for me because after I hit the mod itself, once I started hitting the mod and whatnot, just all my knowledge went, nope, we're done. It was so frustrating because I couldn't understand the game itself. And I'm sure a lot of people hated me for that. I did, because I didn't finish the series and whatnot. But I mean, what can you do? That was not something that was not for me. Way too complicated. Like, I think the Dyson Sphere program was simpler to understand than that. It was a mess. It was like I think it was one of the time I did try that one mod that makes Factorial way harder. Like it's more of a grind, and that was definitely not for me either. I think this is a 1 meter, isn't it? Yeah. It's a 1 meter. I'm almost wondering if I should do... Let's see. Instead of doing a 2 meter, we do a 4 meter foundation. And then this one would be 4 meter as well. So we do 3 4 meters. Let's see, I think there's a meter in here or something that's missing. Yeah, see how this one touches, but this one doesn't? Yeah. I think there's a meter missing right there. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be like this then. Just to be even on both sides. I mean, I suppose it don't matter up here because it's just gonna end. So we put the 4 meter on the wall itself. Yeah, and then we do like a little 1 meter slope to top it off. here comes that train. That's the copper train. I'm surprised the copper train's the only one that's still using this. The other trains are not using this anymore. I've seen the quartz train once, I think, come down this way. Or come up this way. What was that? I don't know if it's just unhappy with its life or what's going on. And then I'm thinking, yeah, like the other ones. So we go 1, 2, 3. Or should we do it in 4s? Like, or do it in 4-meter ramps? I do it in 4-meter ramps. So then upside down 4-meter. So that'd be the center then, right there. And we do that to the other side. Okay, no, it was this one actually. So all we gotta do is design the first one and then we can build from there. Why won't it let me put it here? That's so weird. Yeah, we can just do this now. Right to the edge. And this one like this. And then this one like this. And then we have our thing like this. And then that one like that. And then that one like that. And then we have our 4-meter here, so 2, 3. And then, oh wait, this goes like this. Does it look efficient enough, or does it need to be lower? Might need to be lower. So what I'm thinking is, because that doesn't look thick enough to me. It needs to be thick. 2 C's. 3 C's even. Okay, so yeah, then we do this, and then we do this. Freaking, that's the only thing I dislike about the smart mod, is it always tries to pull, like, there's no way to turn this off, to just place a single one. That's the only thing I dislike about it. But it's something you get used to dealing with, I suppose. Although I still complain about it all the time. So yeah, then we do that. Yeah, that's nice and thick. And there'll be a lot of these. And I don't know what to do about these tops yet, the toppers. Maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe. Just maybe. But the only reason I'm putting a road here at all is because this is going to lead down to where we're collecting uranium. And the uranium train is going to run on this track, so it's going to pull uranium through the city and out the other side. Taking it to the power plant. Okay, so 3. All right. So go in there. Go in here. Drag this across. Yes. Then we do this. Top. I could like run a, you know what? Also, I want to do this as well to tie it in. Yeah, that is correct. It's like, yeah, I want to do this as well to tie it in. So it'll almost be like handrails, maybe. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So tie this in. This will just be like the end of the handrails, like the end posts. But no, that's good. Okay. So then instead of doing that, we do this double ramp here. Right? And then we just run this down. And I'll just run this down with a smart mod. Oh, whoops. Can't do that because there's ramps on those. Okay, now we do that. It's all the way down. To one past. So right there. Yeah. Maybe I should have thought about that. Oh, look at all that concrete. Holy crap. Just to make sure it all gets built. Because when you build super far away, it does tend to not build everything sometimes. Well, it does build it, it just doesn't fully build it. Like, it stays in that state where it's like all yellow or orange. Yeah. It's like we'll have to... Actually, I'm going to do it this way. I don't want to... Oh, wait, we're not... Oh, we're not close enough because the train ended there. There we go. Nice. Yeah, maybe on top of each one of those poles we'll oh, this one's interesting. It's not fitting correctly. Hold on. It should be inside of it, but it's not. So that one drops 2, that one drops 2, that one drops 2. This should fit. It should work. It doesn't. Just have to put a 1 meter on top of it, I guess. Yeah, that'll give a little bit more depth to the build, though. I don't have no power over here. Yeah, that'll give a little bit more depth. It'll actually not look too shabby. And then one more 4 meter, and then one meter. Grab this. Whoop. And then we're going to be going back up there anyway. Just drag this all. I guess there. Catch up to that train. Probably not, though. Yeah, that train's going faster than I am. So now they're upgraded. Oh, wait. I'm catching. Just for a short ride. Ugh. Can't believe I caught up to that. That's fun. Actually, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was like, for these, I'll just put a, that's upside down. I'll just put a 1 meter ramp right there. That way it's not glitching on the sides and stuff. As well, so. It's like these over here. Just put a 1 meter ramp on top. This one as well. 1 meter. Maybe I'll add some more to it later, but currently this is the build I'm And once I get the supports in, it'll actually not look too shabby. Okay. So back to building this support. This is only our second one, technically. Is that weird? It's weird. I don't know. I don't know about this. It's very strange indeed. So it's 1, 2, 3, I believe, right? 2, 3, yeah. To the side. There we go. Nice. There. Now doing it in 4-meter ramps will just make things easy as well. Plus, we kind of get the look we want, kind of. Okay. So then, what I'm gonna do for like stuff like for when it's further down, obviously, is we're going to do this. And then I want to remove like this here. Oh. Okay, this one's not a good example. I don't know if we can get a good example out of this one. Yeah, we might be able to. So then it would be like, I can't remember how we did the other one. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember. Okay, so what was it? It was, I thought I remembered. So it's 2 circles on either side, right? So you had the flat one, and then you had the 2 circles. Yeah, and then, or the 2 halves, sorry, the 2 half circles. So these things. These will make great looking supports. They had these. And then we just did a full foundation here. Yeah. There we go. So that's basically what's going to be, but obviously a lot better than that. I just kind of like the rounded look on those, but then the square look on these, so it kind of brings the 2 shapes together, I suppose. I don't know. I said, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you talking about? It's not like I have freaking 1,600 hours in this game. Well, I should probably drag this over so I know where to put the... Yeah, it's the old, it's like the old thing as well, right? Like the old, oh, that person is extremely high level, they must be really good. Or they've grinded for thousands upon thousands of hours to get to that level. It's like me. I may have 1,600 hours in Satisfactory, but that does not mean I am good at this game. Yeah, and I'm sure people are just like, oh, he's just joking around, right? I don't know, am I? You judge for yourself. I'm not one of those people that thinks of myself as the hottest thing since sliced bread, and I don't mean in appearance. I mean like in skill or whatever. Definitely not one of them types. And the reason I'm not one of them types is because I hate that type of personality, to be honest. That maybe hate's a strong word. I dislike it a lot, though. Definitely. It's just like, Like, confidence is one thing, but just being an absolute horrible person to other people because you think, you're the greatest thing in the world. It's two different things. Confidence and arrogance, that's what it is, yeah. And I'm not virtuing or anything like that either. Like, oh, I'm better than you because I don't have that quality trait. There. Should we do our... Oh, this one's going to be hard to do as well. What we might have to do is something very, very special. Like, blow up some nature. In Update 8, you can blow up the firebox. So. But, again, as I've explained before, they're not going to release Update 8 until they've done a bunch of stabilizations, too. They want to... I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to compile it all together. That way, the Update 8 is just that much better when it finally comes out to early access. They just want they want it to be the best update that can be. So, yeah, and I do agree it does suck that we have to wait for so long. But when you can kind of look at it from their point of view, you can go, oh, okay, yeah, I understand. I'm pretty sure they're getting a lot of people complaining about the bugs that have existed for many years in this game and stuff like that for the years and stuff. I can understand you complaining about it, but you also got to kind of look at it from their point of view. What are they going through? What kind of challenges are they facing developing the game? What is their vision they're trying to accomplish? Did I miss one? Nope. That. That. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Still got so many supports to build as well. Of course, I might build some more on this in my own time, like I tend to do, doing a lot of off-camera stuff. I mean, I can kind of relax now a little bit since everything has been updated to Mark V. And any systems we build in the future are going to be with Mark V, so, I'm actually pretty happy about that, it's... Ooh. Oh, yeah? I was not watching my little monitor thing. Electricity. So that's pretty good. Now we just gotta get these things in place. It's like, might as well build it. We're stuck down here anyway, so might as well finish building. Went back to default. Go back to vertical. So it's 7. I'm just gonna do the foundation here. It goes back to default when you switch away. Okay. That makes sense. Why it's doing it. I don't like it, but it makes sense. That makes sense now. Alright, sweet. Next. I wonder if we can get close enough now. We might be able to. have to go back up here to get close enough. Yeah, really got to watch that meter. There we go. And we've got power. We have the power. Okay, and then we just gotta drag that over. Alrighty. Drag this over. I think this will be the last support I build for the episode. As well. I'll just do this in my own time. It is taking a while, and I'm pretty sure it's real riveting gameplay to watch. Oop. Okay, we'll try not to fall this time. Try not to lose our connection. Yep, looks good. We do gotta drop below this, though, in order to see it, of course. So we can do this. So 13 is the magical number there. Okay. And just remove them all. Oh, removed one too many. There we go. And then down here, these. Wish they had the smaller poles. I think what they could do, I don't think they would ever do it though. But it would be really cool if they looked at, if they wanted ideas for design pieces for your factories and stuff. If you look at, I know I've talked about 7 Days to Die and how I'm not a fan of the game and stuff like that. I recently got back into it though, a little bit, just a little bit. Just wanted to see what was going on, and plus I'm playing it with some friends, so more than willing to do that. But 7 Days to Die, even though the way I talk about it, it does have some very good building pieces. Some very, very, you're talking like amazingly good building pieces. It is pretty fun to build in 7 Days, because the pages and pages and pages, I say pages because they have, the way their interface works, they have pages of all the stuff. Just pages and pages and pages of it though. And whatnot. So it's just like, oh, it's pretty damn amazing what they have as far as building. There we go. So where's the, okay, that block section. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this entirely then. And we're just gonna turn that into a block right there. That can just be its own block. Or we could turn it into, or we could have this one be turned into a block here. The block on this side. I am eventually going to get rid of this system though. So, okay. And then that turns this entire hill into a block. Like I said, I'll just get rid of this eventually. When I have, I might build myself a brand new iron root, and that'll be good. I'm gonna put this block here, then just remove that one. Remove that one there. Okay, that works. That'll work. That'll make the system go. Okay. So I just gotta put this wall here. Except I'm just gonna seal it off. Oh, that was some lag, huh? it's gonna glitch. No, they look fine. And then we'll just seal it off on this end. Oh, we don't have no power out here. That's okay, we'll walk. We haven't walked in a while. And we can finally remove these beam things. Okay, there's that one. And drag this one across. Okay. There we go. Tunnel has been sealed. Nice. Let's run over here for power. I'm glad to be rid of it. The system was just... It was definitely a mess scenario. Yeah, like I said, I'll build some more on the supports. I'll see if I can get these supports done between episodes. But the other thing I want to kind of focus on a little bit is I want to go to the city center. Ooh, we're not close enough. Oh, there we go. We're not. We need to focus on the city center. I just noticed something. I must have or fixed these at some point. Move them around, or I just didn't get this placed. Gotta get these walls in here. Oh, I was just like, I could have swore I saw a train coming, like down the one bridge entrance, but it's just like, oh, I don't want to see it anymore. Okay. So yeah, I think what I'm also gonna do eventually too is I want to get rid of that the bottom side of this bridge. I want to get rid of that rail line down there. Because that rail line is also one of those ones that's just such a crappy thing, and it's only for one train. Anyway, it's the coal train, right? I have another. Oh, jeez, I ran out of power there. Forgot there wasn't power out this way. I forgot there isn't power around a lot of places. Yeah. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot of reason to have this rail line here anymore, because this system was built. Let's see if I can not run out of power. This system was built before this train line existed. I thought about this and how I can fix this snake right here, but there's no way. There is absolutely no way to fix it. I would have to go uphill and go over that and then come back down if I wanted to make it square. So I think I'm just going to leave it because there is no other way of doing that without making it incredibly difficult to hook up again. Plus I spent hours getting that snake in there, correct. I did spend a lot of time doing that, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. But yeah, this bottom train line underneath this bridge here goes it goes that way, and it goes into the one system to bring coal to the steel plant. But I think I can get there's other ways to get down there now. Obviously, the train can go that way now that we built that brand new system. It can go that way and go down through that system and then come in the iron and copper line. Yeah, I could definitely do that. The quartz were also sending that way too, so that might be a problem. Yeah, it's just I want to get rid of that line since there's multiple ways now. But coming in this way, is there a way I can make that work? Not really, huh? There's not really a way. That's the other coal train. That's the coal train 3. There's not really a way for it to get down that way quicker, other than to go that way. I mean, it'll pick whatever way it wants to go, but yeah, it's been bothering me for quite a long time. I think maybe it's time to finally get rid of it. I wanted to focus on the city center, but then I thought, hey, you know what? This one we need to focus on too. This train line, I need to get rid of this. So yeah, see how it's going in underneath there. I need to get rid of that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We need to get rid of this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, and I want to test this out before I remove it completely. I want to test this out to see how this train fares, see where it goes. I want to figure out, because this, like I said, it's not a bad route until you get past the bridge here. It's not a great route, to be honest, at all. So it goes this way, and like I said, only one train uses this. And then it goes down here, this crazy tunnel, goes down this way, and then goes down this way, and then goes down that way and hooks up to the one line. So that train, I need to make sure that train has a way to get to the other line. So we need to get ourselves down there. And I might get rid of this this train here, the one that runs this one. And if we rotate the train around, we can have it just loop. Okay, so there's that coal train. Yeah, that's right, because it has to go that way. And now, in order to access that. But it won't be able to access going back to that system. So, we would need to remove this line here. And then have it access right here instead. So it's going to do the same thing the quartz is doing. Okay, rather than accessing it through here, through this system. Although we could have this. Oh no, we can't actually. You could go from this side, like this. If you really wanted to. If you wanted to keep those systems connected, that is. So that you could still access this. Oh, I was supposed to actually get on that train. Let's hope it gets held up somewhere so we can catch it. So I want to see what route it takes. It's so laggy. There's so much going on over here. Oh, come on. No! I was catching. Come back here. Okay. So it should take the left route. It should go left from here. Which does. What are you waiting for? Oh, you had to just... Okay, that's fine. So now it's going to take the new connection. And it should take this way back as well. There, we're inside the train. Okay. There we go. So now it's probably going to go... It shouldn't go left. Because that way it would be way longer because it would have to climb the spiral. It should go straight from this intersection. It should, but the train picks its route, so there's a few different options. You can go the way you want. Yep, it did go straight. Okay. Now it should come back that way, so we'll keep an eye on it. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there for right now, and in case I need to hook it back up, um, I'm just gonna leave that one specifically. We'll head back to the city center, and then I think next episode, which will be Friday, we'll finish, and we'll make sure of this as well, because I know the last couple episodes they've been kind of crappy. We haven't really gotten anything done. Just kind of been, dicking around, basically. Just been messing around, not getting anything done. But just a real quick showing, I did manage to get all of these splitters hooked up, and I don't know if they're going to work or not. I haven't tested anything, but we're going to test that, on the next episode. So yeah, like I said, next episode we're going to get this done. And I'll make absolute sure that we get this done. So we won't finish the episode until all of these belt lines are hooked up. So that'll be our what's planned for tomorrow. I just wanted to get some of the train line done, get that old train line out of existence, like we planned yesterday, and then disconnect that one. It wasn't on the agenda until today, but we got that disconnected as well. So I know we didn't get much done. We didn't get anything done. Well, we haven't. Oh yeah, I got this ring. So these are temporary, these conveyor poles, but I'm going to place every single lift. That way future lines that we bring in can just be connected, and we don't have to try and finagle with this again. I'm going to get the whole city center, every single lift connected to every single conveyor pole, and then we're going to get rid of all the conveyor poles and the foundation. And I'm going to bring up I am going to bring up a something to kind of make it look like it's holding. I don't know. We'll have to see. To kind of look like it's holding the conveyor lifts at the bottom, going all the way around. So, but yeah, I want to get the conveyor lifts done. Get that part of it going and whatnot. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And what we can get done. So, but yeah, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. We will continue on, and hopefully Monday we can get back on schedule. It's been a really strange week. Yeah, it's been. But yeah, hopefully Monday we can get back on schedule, and maybe next week we'll start going back into completing phase 4, getting some more of the stuff that we need for phase 4. I just wanted to get the city center done before we finish the game. Get that at least all hooked up. That way we could have just a central location for all of that. But again, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.